Morning to all, welcome back to my channel. Hi, this is Mr. Sahu. Today I am going to solve the assignment 11 and week 11 programming in Python January and April 2025 sessions, which last date is 30 April 2025. Now let's start to solve the questions. You can see this is assignment 11 and January 2025, and here you can see in about 10 questions. Okay, we'll try to attend the 10 questions one by one. Let's start the first question here. The first question is, what will happen if you open a file in W mode that already exists? If that already exists, that content of the files are deleted. That is one option A. Okay, so in Python, opening a file in W means the write mode. Then what will happen if the file already exists? It will overwrite. That is, the existing contents are deleted and the file is truncated to the 0 line. Next, if the file doesn't exist, a new file is created. Now, if you go to the option number A, the file remains unchanged. That is incorrect statement. The file contents are deleted. Second, if you go to the option number B, that is a new file is created. Partially true if the file doesn't exist, but the question is specifies an existing file. Okay. If you choose the option number D, the file opens in a read mode. It is also incorrect because W mode is for writing, not for reading. If you choose the option number C, that will be correct. The file is truncated. Now, moving to the question number 2. In which mode will the file will be opened if you use the open text.txt? That is option number read only mode. 2 option B. It will be read only mode. Read only. Okay. So why you choose read only? The question that is test.txt and X function in Python open the files in read mode option. R means read mode. So read only mode, you can only read the file's content, not modify the file. If you choose the option number A, read and write, that is incorrect because that would require R close mode. If you choose option C, write only, that would be the W mode is also C incorrect. If you choose the last option, that is append, it is also incorrect because that would be A mode. But if you choose option B, read mode, that will be the correct option. So 2 option B. Now moving to the question number 3. What happens if you try to open a file that doesn't exist using open text.txt? That error is raised. 3 option B. An error is raised. Here an error will be raised. In Python, if you try to open a file in read mode and the file doesn't exist, Python will raise a file not found error because the read mode expects the file to exist. So if you choose option number A, a new file is created. That is the incorrect statement. This happens in W or A mode, not in R mode. If you choose option C, that is also incorrect statement because R mode does not switch to the write mode. If you choose the last option, that is called option D, the file is opened successfully. Incorrect as the file doesn't exist. But the option B, an error is raised, is the correct option. Specifically a file not found error. Got it? Now, so option will be D. Now moving to the question number 4. In question number 4, which of the following method is used to check if a file is readable? If a file is readable, it will check the method that is file readable. 4 option A. 4 option A. In Python, the readable method checks if the file object is readable or not. If it was opened in a mode that allows reading, like R or R+. So if you choose option number B, that is file.readable, that is also a duplicate statement. Okay. So likely a typo in the document. If you choose, you can see that is 4 number option A. File is readable, that is duplicate. Okay. So if you choose, just a minute. If you choose option number B, that is a duplicate of X. If you choose option number C, file.read, that is also incorrect statement because this method reads the content, not checks the readability. If you choose option number D, the file can read, is also incorrect. No such method exists in Python. But in option number A, file.readable is the correct option because this is the correct syntax. So we choose for number option A. Now moving to the question number 5, which of the following statements about the file handling is the correct statements? The file handling is the correct statement, that is A mode allows writing without deleting existing content. 5. Option number C. If you choose option number A, that is R mode allows both reading and writing, it's also incorrect statement because R is read only and R plus allows both. But if you choose option number B, W mode does not delete an existing file, is also incorrect statement because W mode truncates means deletes the existing file content. If you choose the last option number C, that is X mode overrides an existing file, is also incorrect statement because exclusive creations mode raises an error if the file already exists. It does not override. So the most appropriate option will be option number C, that is A mode allows writing without deleting the existing content because A append mode adds new content to the end of the file without deleting the existing contents. So option will be C. Now moving to the question number 6. Which method is used to move the file pointer to a specific location? That is option number 6. Option number B. Okay. Option number B. That is seek options. Because in Python, the seek method is used to move the file pointer to a specific position in the file. So the syntax is file.seek, that is offset when that is file.6 0 moves to the beginning. Okay, so what about option A? Option A move, it is no such methods. On other option, go to options and jump options is also no such method, but the correct method is the 6 method. That's why we choose option the C, option number B. Now question number 7, what is the difference between W and A mode in file handling? That is, difference is W mode overrides content, A mode append content. 7. Option number B. So W means what? W means write mode override the file, truncates the existing contents or creates a new file if it does not exist. And if you choose append mode, that is add content to the end of the file without deleting the existing content, create a new file if it does not exist. If you choose the option number A, W mode appends content, A mode override content, this is an incorrect statement, that is reversed. If you choose option number C, which is also a wrong statement, that is a W mode for reading and A mode for writing, because W is for writing and not for reading. If you choose the last option, that is option number D, W mode raises an error if the file exists. A mode doesn't, that is also incorrect because W does not raise an error if the file exists, X mode does. So the correct option is option number C because W for writing, not reading. Okay. Now moving to the question number 8. How we can ensure that a file is properly closed after completing files operations? How can you ensure? Because we can ensure by using the close methods. Using the close methods. 8. Option number A. In Python, after performing file operations, you should close file using close methods. CLOSE, left parenthesis, right parenthesis method to free up the system resources. So syntax is file.close. The alternative, using the with statements automatically close the file, that is with the open text.txt as a file. So if you choose option number B and C and D, they are also incorrect statement because option number C is terminates the programs, not specific to the files. Option number C, there is no such methods. Option number D, also no such statements, but option number A is the correct methods. So by using the close methods, that is option number A. Now moving to the question number 9, which of the following methods reads all the lines of the file and returns them in a list? That is called file.readlines. 9. Option number A. 9. Option number A, file.readlines. That is why it is correct statement, because read all the lines of the file and returns as a list of strings. Each string is a line, including the new line characters. But what about the other options which are the wrong? That is, if you choose option number B, file.read means read the entire content as a single string, not a list. If you choose option number C, file.readLine is also incorrect statement. The correct method is read lines, that is singular, which reads some line at a time. If you choose the last option, that is file.fetch all, this is no such methods in Python. But the appropriate but the appropriate method is option number A, that is file.readlines. Now the last question is here: how do you write multiple lines to a file at once? That is file.writelines line 1 slash n line 2 slash n. Okay, this is the procedure. This is the procedures, so that you can able to write these things. File dot write lines, that is the correct lines 1 and lines 2. Okay, so now let's submit the answer of these questions. I please wait while the assignment is submitted. Thank you for taking the assignment 11 to January 2025. Your answers are successfully submitted. Now guys, we attempt the questions with the detailed explanations, and hope you will like this video and you will share your this knowledgeable things with your friends and colleagues, and the people can also subscribe our channels to know the upcoming video, that is assignment 12, the last video. Okay, till then take care of yourself. Goodbye.